Welcome all of you. Today I am taking a new tutorial which is named as manual testing session. We are discussing a basic concept of manual testing. So let me start. First, topic is static and dynamic testing techniques. So there is 3 points. First, reviews, second, walkthroughs, third, inspection. So what is reviews? So reviews conduct on document to ensure correctness and completeness. Example, requirement reviews, design reviews, code reviews, test plan reviews, test cases reviews. Suppose we have a requirement to develop our application which is e-commerce application, then our customer be discuss with customer the requirement analysis, then we have to design the software, our application UI, GUI, UI UX, then we have to write code for our application, then we have to write a test plan. In this test plan we have a documentation like what we have to perform in testing. Then there is test cases reviews. So in this test cases is a documentation which is done in Excel, that we have to write all positive and negative test cases of our application to test our application. Then what is walkthrough? So walkthrough is a informal review. Author read the documents or code and discuss with peers. It is not pre-planned and can be done whenever it is required. It is not pre-planned before. It is done when our requirement is needed. Then also walkthrough does not have minutes of the meet. Then third is inspection. So what is inspection? It is a most formal review type in which at least 3 to 8 people will sit in the meeting. First, second is reader who can read the documentation. Third is writer who can write the documentation. Fourth is moderator plus concerned. Then inspection will have a proper schedule which will be intimated by the email to the concerned developer and tester. Then what is QA and QC? QA versus QC. So basically QA is a process related and QC is a actual testing of the software. So suppose we have one requirement that we have to develop a banking software. Then QA work on to write a documentation, to analysis the documentation, and when our software world is ready, then the responsibility is QC is actual testing of our software. QA focus on building in quality. QA focus whether our software world it makes a quality standard or not, and QC focus on testing for software quality. QC is same as a software tester. QA is preventing defects and QC is detecting defects. QA is a process oriented, QC is product oriented. QA for entire life cycle, QC for testing part in SDLC. QA is work for developing a software life cycle like requirement analysis, design implementation, writing codes, test plan, testing, then maintenance. The whole process is done by a QC. Then what is the role of uh, QC? QC is basically a software tester who can observe the quality of software and write it test cases and execute it. Then testing methodologies. So there is three types of testing. First, white box testing. Second, black box testing. Third is gray box testing. Then what is white box testing? Basically, white box testing conduct on internal logic of the program. So white box testing conduct the internal logic of the program, writer, the code reviews, code testing. Programming skills are required. Example, unit testing and integration testing. So we have one diagram. Let me discuss test cases input, then our application test and test cases output. First, we have to write the test cases, then we have to execute it, then we have to get a test cases output. So that is a white box testing approach. Then what is black box testing? Testing conduct on functionality of the application, whether it is working according to customer requirement or not. Example, system testing and user acceptance testing. Suppose we have one example. First, we have to write the test cases. Then we have to execute it with our application. We have to check the functionality of our application. We have to check the our one module is integrated with another module and or not. Then our test cases output we get. it is working properly or not according to a customer requirement. It is a black box testing approach. Then last is gray box testing. So both combination of white box and black box testing is known as gray box testing. For example, database testing. So black box testing plus white box testing equal to gray box testing. Then level of software testing. So there are four level of software testing we are discussing. First is unit testing, second is integration testing, third is system testing, fourth is user acceptance testing, which is known as UAT. Then level of software testing. So in unit testing, test individual component like buttons, checkbox, etc. In integration testing, test component groups that our one module is integrated with another module. Third, system testing. Test the integrated system. We have to test the system whether it is working properly or not. Then third is acceptance testing. Test the final system. We have to test the whole system whether it is working properly according to our customer requirement or not. Then what is unit testing? A unit is a single component or module of a software. Unit testing conduct on a single program or single module. Unit testing is a white box testing techniques. Unit testing is conducted by the developer. Unit testing basic techniques: basic path testing, control structure testing, conditional coverage, loop coverage, mutation coverage. Unit testing is basically done by developer whether our code is working properly or not. Then acceptance testing, system testing, integration testing, then unit testing. So first we have done unit testing, then we have done integration testing, then we have done system testing, then we have done acceptance testing. So unit testing, component testing examples. So these are the examples of unit testing and component testing. So in unit testing, suppose our developer write a code. So this is a code for our this module. So this code is done by a developer, and developer tests the whole code whether it is working properly or not. When user put their username and password, then he press the login button, then he is able to log in to the next module or not. So these are the code which is tested by developer, and these are the module which is testing by tester. So it is UI level which is done by testers, that is code level which is done by developers. So that is a basic difference of unit testing and component testing. Then integration testing, it is a most important part of testing. First, integration testing performed between two or more modules. Integration testing focus on checking data communication between multiple modules. Integration testing is a white box testing techniques. Suppose we have one example. Suppose we have one application that there is a many modules, two modules, four modules, five modules. Then we have to check whether when we are putting the data in one module, it is integrated with another module, it is integrated with another module, it is integrated with another module or not. That is the whole process of integration testing. So first we have to perform unit testing, then after we have to perform integration testing, then we have to perform system testing, then we have to perform acceptance testing. Then integration testing example. So this is a diagram which help you to find the testing, integration testing. So first we have one module which is login module, then we have second module which is mailbox module, then we have third module which is deleted modules. So in this three modules we have to perform a integration testing. When we are putting the data in login page, then our data is sent to the mailbox. Then we have to test the our when we are sending data to mailbox, then mailbox sending data to delete mails or not. When we are deleting these mails, it is deleted all the mails. So that is integration testing example. One module is integrated with another module is integrated with another module. So that is integration testing example. Then types of integration testing. So there is basically two types of integration testing. First is incremental testing technique, second is non-incremental testing. So let me discuss what is incremental integration testing. So Incremental integration, incrementally adding the module and testing the data flow between the modules. Two approaches, top down and bottom down. Suppose we have one module like module 1, module 2, module 3. Then one module is integrated with second module, and second module is integrated with third module, and third module is integrated with second module, and second module is integrated with first module. That is the concept of incremental integration. Then incremental integration top down, because there is two approaches, top down and bottom up, sorry. Incremental adding the modules and testing the data flow between the modules and ensure the module adding it the child of previous module or not. So top down module is that, suppose we have one module, second module, third module. So one module is integrated with second module, and second module is integrated with third module. Then third module is integrated with second module, and second module is integrated with first module. So compose email is a parent module, and send items is a child module. So this is a diagram of top down. Suppose we have one module, and then one module is a also have two part, that second module and third module. So in the second module also have two parts, that is four module and five module, and third module also have one part which is six module. We have to test the all modules is integrated with each other or not. Then incremental integration bottom up, incrementally adding the modules and testing the data flow between the modules and ensure the module added is the parent of the previous module or not. So we have example and we have diagram also. So we have first module, we have second module, we have third module. So first module is integrated with second module, and second module is integrated with third module. So third module is a parent of second module, and second module is a parent of first module. So that is a diagram of bottom up module. Like module first, it also have two parts, second and third, and second module it also have two parts, four module and five module, and third module also have one part which is sixth module. When we have to put the data in our fourth module, then it send data to second module, then it send data to first module, and all the modules are integrated with each other. Then incremental integration, sandwich and hybrid approach. Combination of top down and bottom up approach is called sandwich approach. So non-incremental integration testing, Big Bang testing is also known as Big Bang testing, adding all the modules in a single slot and test the data flow between the modules. So drawbacks of non-incremental integration, we might miss data flow between some of the modules. If you find any defect, we can't understand the root cause of defect. So that is the drawbacks of non-incremental integration testing. Then system testing. So when we have to perform integration testing, then after we have to perform a system testing. So testing over all the functionality of the application with respective client requirement. It is a black box testing technique. The testing is conducted by the testing team. After completion of component and integration level testing, we start system testing. System testing is done after when we have to perform unit testing, then integration testing, then after we have to perform a we have to perform a system testing. So system testing focuses on below aspects. First, user interface testing, which is known as GUI. Then functional testing, whether our all the functions of our application is working properly or not. Then non-functional testing like load testing, cross browser testing, cross different testing, usability testing. Then we have to perform a user acceptance testing, which is known as UAT. After completion of system testing, user acceptance testing team conduct acceptance testing in two levels. First, alpha testing, second, beta testing. So I hope this video is very helpful for all of you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your love and support. Please do like, subscribe and share our channel, and press bell icon for latest update.